Welcome to our channel. Today we how to authorize using Ansible with SSH keys on VDS step by step clearly. First, ensure you have Ansible installed on your local machine. Open your terminal. Generate an SSH key pair if you don't already have one by executing the command SSH keygen TRSAB2048. Follow the prompts to save the key pair, typically under //.ssh/id_RSA. Next, copy the public key to your VDS server using the command SSH copy ID user at your _VDS_IP. Replace user with your actual username and your _VDS_IP with the IP address of your VDS. After entering your password, the public key will be installed on the remote server. Check that you can SSH into your VDS without a password by using SSH user at your _VDS_IP. If successful, you will log in without needing to enter your password. Now, create an inventory file for Ansible. Open your text editor and create a file named inventory.ini. Add the following lines to the inventory file: VDS, your _VDS_IP Ansible_SSH_user equals user, save and close the file. Next, create an Ansible configuration file named ansible.cfg. Add the following content to the ansible.cfg file: defaults, inventory equals inventory.ini. Now, you can run a simple Ansible ping command to test the connection. Type the command Ansible VDS ping. You should receive a success message indicating that the connection is established. At this point, you have successfully authorized using Ansible with SSH keys on your VDS. You can now proceed to create and organize your playbooks for further automation tasks. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.